Hi Libra, welcome to January 2020. Happy New Year. This is Teresa from Tarot-Waite. And before I get started on your reading, I'm going to call in some good energy. So this month we have a full moon in Cancer on January 10th. Uranus goes direct on the 11th in Taurus. And then we have Saturn and Pluto coming together in Capricorn on the 12th. And then we have a new moon in Aquarius. And that should be favorable to your sign, Libra. That's in your sister sign of Aquarius. So let's see what the astrology, what the cards have to say. We'll talk about astrology later. For Libra, what does Libra need to know about love and relationships for the month of January? What is coming up for Libra for January in terms of love and relationships? What is coming up for Libra in terms of love and relationships? Okay, let's see. Four of Wands. The Four of Cups. The King of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. The Strength card. The Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And the High Priestess. Okay, so let's see what we have here. The Four of Wands. This is a card of victory, success, marriage in some cases. So you're having the opportunity to create a stable partnership in January. The only thing is, you're not sure if you want it. You're on the fence about it. Like love is being offered to you, but you're not reaching out for it. This is the Four of Cups. This Four of Cups is someone who's feeling bored with their life. Maybe in the past you're not feeling appreciated in a certain partnership. And you're thinking, well, maybe I should look out and see what's out there for me. But I'm not sure I really want to change my life right now. So it's like something's being offered to you, but you're kind of you've been on the fence about accepting this love. You're just contemplating, you're thinking. It's there for you. You have the Nine of Cups here. But for some reason, you're choosing not to grab this offer of love. Maybe you're comfortable with your life the way it is and you don't want to make any changes. Or you're not ready to change your lifestyle to incorporate a new partnership. In the past, you have this King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. Especially since you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. There is the potential to connect with someone that you could really have a successful partnership with. Because when the two, male and female of the same suit come together, that's like a soulmate connection. One that will bring you stability. You're connecting with someone who cares about home and family. Someone who is very down to earth, very practical. They may not be the most exciting person, in the zodiac, but they are stable and reliable. So that's your option. And maybe you're just wanting to take things slow. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. That's a card of and if it's not you, then it's the other person. So you have to be careful. Maybe in some cases, the Four of Cups could be the other person. If this is not you hesitating, it could be the other person hesitating. The other person wanting to take things slow. Or not sure if they want to accept the love that's on offer. So this could go either way. Either you're offering the love and the other person's kind of been waiting on accepting, or it's the other way around. Someone's offering you their love and you're waiting. The Knight of Swords is in the recent past. So this is an energy that's been influencing your love life or relationships. This is a card of a quick movement, either a quick arrival or quick departure. So it's possible that a relationship left your life suddenly. And now, before you jump into a new one, you're giving it a lot of thought. Maybe in the past, you jumped into a relationship without thinking. You know, you might have met someone and, you know, things got hot and heavy right away and you just jumped into a commitment. Now I think this time around you want to take your time. You don't want to jump in. I feel like you want things to develop slowly. Maybe in a past relationship, either you or the person you're interested in, because the Six of Pentacles is here, there's an imbalance in the give and take. So you might have been in a relationship where, okay, I'm seeing two storylines here. In one scenario, you were the person doing all the giving and you weren't receiving enough in return. And maybe you were dealing with someone who was a little bit self-involved, where they were just very restless and impulsive and spontaneous, and they weren't thinking about how their actions affected others. So you might have felt like they were a little too reckless. And maybe that person is out of your life now. And you're wanting a relationship that's more even, where there's more give and take. Because if that's not your story, then it's the person that you're interested in, the person that you have your eye on, has been in a relationship where they gave a lot. And they gave a lot to this Knight of Swords. And this person was very unstable, even maybe emotionally unstable. And they were just thinking of themselves. They gave their love to someone who did not really care about them and just thought of their own needs, and left this person hanging and wanting more of an equal relationship, wanting someone to give back, but they're not giving back. This person was just, you know, out for what they could do. You know, they just were in their own, had their own agenda. They weren't thinking about other people. This person, though, is now fading. This influence is fading. And I think now, this person that you might be interested, they're looking for something that's more of an even, a give and take. This person is also a very giving person, just like you. They have a tendency to give too much in relationship, or not think about themselves. So you're attracting someone who's very caring, very giving. Someone who may... I'm getting strong earth energy with all these pentacles. And this person may sometimes doubt their talent, or this person is very talented, but doubts their talent, doubts their abilities at times. And they're very concerned about financial security. They want something that's safe and secure. They want a partner who's a good provider. Now, the Strength card here, this is a card of taming your emotions. So maybe you've been, Libra sometimes can be moody. And this is a card of you're working on controlling your emotions so that you don't go to extremes, so that you don't overreact to things. You might have been dealing with someone in the past that had some anger issues. And you're just being cautious. I feel like you're just being careful and cautious with who you get involved with if it's a new relationship. If it's a partnership, I feel that you might be dealing with someone, if you're in a relationship, you might be dealing with someone that has some emotional problems or problems with anger. Problems with expressing anger or getting their needs met without having a come apart. So you might be dealing with someone, it might be something that's within you or someone that's in your life. And if you're in a relationship, so here's the thing, if you're already in a relationship and you're in a committed partnership, I think that you can salvage the relationship. There's a lot of good things, there's a lot of stability there. You just have to find more balance between the give and take, and you might need to have some counseling that helps you to grow together, that helps you to resolve this feeling of boredom and feeling underappreciated or undervalued. So maybe you need to communicate more, or you need to get into some type of counseling where you can save your relationship. If you're not in a relationship at all, then you are being careful because you've been burned in the past, and you're just taking your time. You're choosing your partners wisely. and you're giving it a lot of thought. You might even have fears about connecting because of what has happened in the past. But there is potential. You have the Nine of Cups here. There's potential for a stable foundation and a stable relationship that brings you a lot of physical this is a card of physicality. The Nine of Cups is very sensual. It's not like the Ten of Cups is more about love. That's just, I love this person. It has nothing to do with sexual desire. The Nine of Cups is a little bit more physical. So if you're connecting with someone this person is very sensual. So you both will have a very physical relationship or a very sensual connection. And you'll be eating, drinking, sharing your love. It'll be very, very physical. The High Priestess is the outcome. So there are things going on behind the scenes. This is a card of things that are hidden. So you may not know. One of you might be hiding your feelings. Like someone may be interested in you and you're not even aware. Or you may have feelings for someone and you're not sharing that knowledge. So you may have to use your intuition to figure out what's going on. Maybe the person is shy. They don't want to talk about how they feel. So you have to figure it out. You have to go by your gut. So trust your inner gut. If your inner gut is telling you, yeah, this person likes me, you're probably correct. If you are the one that's holding back and hiding your feelings, then you need to be a little bit more proactive. Get off the fence and reach out. But the High Priestess as an outcome card is always positive. It means there's going to be a favorable outcome. So you have the potential to connect with someone who's very spiritual, very intuitive, very compassionate. This person they're very deep. You probably don't even know the full depth of this person because you're only seeing the surface. But as you get to know them, you're going to see how deep they really are and how spiritual they really are. And they have a lot of hidden wisdom and knowledge that they're going to be sharing with you. That it's going to be like peeling an onion, layer upon layer. So let's see. But there will be a positive outcome. So if you're interested in someone, go for it. If you're still deciding, take your time, but it's going to develop into something with this Nine of Cups, and soon. Probably this month, before the end of the month, things are going to come to a resolution. So Libra, you have a full moon in your 10th house. So things are happening in your career. Things are coming together for you career-wise. But you have a whole stellium of planets in Capricorn in your 4th house. So you've been working, you've had a lot of distraction at home. There have been a lot of responsibilities to take care of at home. You might be either buying real estate or selling real estate or renovating your home. You're dealing with these family issues, and that's been a burden. So you're having to balance your career responsibilities and your home work and home life. And it's been kind of a struggle, but things are coming to a head over some family issue this month. Especially when Pluto and Saturn come together. If you've been neglecting an issue or sweeping it under the rug, it's going to come out at the full moon. You're going to see the truth. And you're going to have to take action. You're going to get to a point where you just can't bear it anymore. So if you've been struggling on your own, you may finally reach out and ask for help. Or you just may feel like something's got to give. Mars is in your 3rd house. That's ruling communication, short distance travel. So you could be arguing with your brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles. That's about communication. There could be activity involving brothers and sisters or neighbors. Uranus is in the 8th house and it's trining Jupiter in the 4th. So Jupiter and Uranus. Okay, here's the thing. Saturn and Pluto coming together. That's major. These are these heavy hitter guys. Okay. Pluto wants you to transform, wants you to break free of the mold and change your life so that you're more authentic, so that you're on the right path. Saturn is telling you have to make a commitment. You have to commit to a path and stick with it. Not be afraid of the hard work that's involved. And then here comes Jupiter, your angel of luck and opportunity, trining Uranus from your 8th house. Like unexpectedly, out of the blue, comes this opportunity to break free of past conditioning So maybe you're just like stuck with worrying about what people are going to think. What's my family going to think if I take action? Or, you know, because Capricorn is about the old way and conservative thinking. And with all this stuff, it's like you're being governed by your family and your conditioning and the training. Like they've kind of programmed you to think a certain way or believe certain things. And this opportunity with Uranus in the 8th, you may meet someone who is very unconventional or very different than your traditional family beliefs. And there could be some... I don't think there's going to be conflict around that because Taurus and Capricorn are trine. They're favorable. But it's going to break free. With Uranus in the 8th, this is about another partner's income. It could be about intimacy, breaking through your blocks to intimacy. It could be about something coming out of the blue that leads to some type of inheritance or some type of... it's because the 8th house is taxes, inheritance, insurance payouts. So if you're thinking of selling a home, you might get a big windfall. Jupiter in the 4th, though, is giving you the opportunity to create a more optimistic environment. A brighter, like you could be moving into a new house that's got more energy, more light, and just more, just bigger. More positive. So you might be dumping something that's been a burden. You might be selling real estate that has been weighing on you and taking that income and then buying something that's better, that fits your needs even better. Or even healing issues around family, home and family. Something that's been going on for a long time, that's been simmering beneath the surface, may come to a head at this time. And Uranus going direct in the 8th house, if there's been anything blocking you from connecting with someone, that can be resolved. Things could start moving in a new direction. You may be thinking of different ways of bringing in more financial support, more money. Then you have the new moon in Aquarius in your 5th house. That's the house of children. It's the house of romance. It's the house of creative self-expression. So you could be starting a new relationship at the end of the month. That brings more fun into your life. That brings more creativity into your life. Uranus is going through your 8th house. So there could be financial issues that you're still taking care of that might interfere with all this new energy coming in the 5th house. Maybe your children need a loan, or I don't know, you could be getting a loan from a bank. Maybe your children are needing your assistance, or you're needing your assistance from your children. In the 6th house, you have Venus and Neptune coming together. So you're getting along really well with work colleagues. You're able to work on a project that really helps others. You might be sacrificing something or getting involved in a project that helps those that are less disadvantaged. There could be romance on the job even. Opportunities, romantic opportunities. Mercury is in the 5th. That could mean bring messages. You might hear from someone or get a message from someone that's a potential romantic partner, or message about children. You might be signing contracts around some creative project that you're starting. But you're moving into a more creative time. A time where you could really do something. Maybe the work that you do has become, you want to do something more creative. So you might be thinking about ways that you could express yourself and make money from it too at the same time. But in any case, January looks good for love. And it's going to be stable. You just have to make the decision. Either you or your partner, someone has to get off the fence and reach out and accept the love that's on offer. Because it's a good one. I feel like it's going to be very rewarding. A rewarding experience with the 6 of Pentacles. Give and take. You might even be working in some type of healing environment, or the person you're connecting with is a healer on some level. So anyway, this is my forecast for January, Libra. I wish you the best of luck for the coming year. And I want to say thank you for all who have supported this channel. If you'd like to have a private reading, just click on the link in the description box and we can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, have a wonderful new year, and I'll talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.